Welcome to another episode of Japanverse Exclusive. Today we're taking you shopping at Mujirushi Store in Japan. This store is all about the less is more concept. Let's go! Mujirushi Store, more commonly known as Muji, sells a wide variety of high-quality household goods, clothing, and foods with a minimalistic design aesthetic. They focus on simple, functional products without the big branding. The name Mujirushi literally translates to no brand. The company is big on reducing waste and prioritizes natural materials. Let's start off this video by taking a look at some of the room fragrances that they have in stock. So, most of these fragrances come in a natural tone or a natural fragrance. Previously, we had the citrus, and here are a few of the other types of fragrances that you can find at Muji. As you'll notice, most of the packaging has a earthy vibe or earthy tone, and if you can notice as well, the fragrance names are also very earthy. You can get a bottle of these room fragrances for 1,690 yen before taxes are added. They also have these same fragrances in the diffuser type with the bamboo sticks that are attached. These ones are a lot cheaper for 1,490 yen thereabout. Depending on how you like to fragrance your room spaces, you can choose either the spray bottle type or the diffuser type based on your preferences, but the diffuser type is the fragrance oil and the room spray is, of course, liquid form. They also sell fragrance oil that are useful for small diffusers. So if you're looking for fragrance oil to use in your humidifiers and diffusers, they also have those in stock as well, in the same fragrances, the same flavor profile or fragrance profile that we showed you earlier. Now let's switch gear over to some bathroom essentials. And here we have some minimalistic color, minimalistic style face towels that are going for 490 yen. These face towels are pretty large in size. As you can see here, we're gonna unfold it a bit so you can see the length and width of these face towels. They come in these striped ones that we're showing here, and the colors that are available are a brown, green, and somewhat of a gray, and they also have plain solid colors as well. Now if you're looking to buy duvets and blankets, this is also a place to shop. Over here we have a few duvets and a few blankets that are available. Now they come in a few different sizes, so be careful when you're picking up the packaging. If you see an S, then it's probably for a single bed, and if you see a D on the packaging, it's for a double bed, which is in reference to the size of the blanket. Be careful to focus on that before you actually buy a duvet to make sure that you're getting the correct size that you need. So these ones are quilted pad, so that is in reference to the material, and currently there's a sale on these ones specifically, so that is something to look forward to. They also have them in different kind of materials, different colors as well, and as I mentioned before, the D is for a double size duvet. Now the prices of the duvet and blankets vary, but originally this one was going for 3,490 yen, and it is a D size as well, so not too bad of a price. And as I said before, there's currently a sale on that section of things. They also have a few pillowcase covers and a few other bedding items here and there. Now these are cushion covers, and these cushion covers are currently on sale, and they're going for 790 yen per set. So they actually come in a set, so it's not for one cover, but you know, the set that is tied together. Now as I said before, they're on sale for 790 yen, which I think is a pretty affordable cost. On this side, we have a few other cushion covers and a few cushions that you can get to purchase. Now we're going to show you a few of these, and we're going to do our best to provide you with some of the prices as well. If you want to see, if we don't mention the price like here, you can pause the video and take a look at the price as well. Now, I do know that many people like for the prices to be converted into US dollars, but it's quite difficult, right? To convert every price into US dollars. So we're just gonna list them in yen as they are. Now let's take a look at the cushion covers that we saw earlier. Now these ones have somewhat of a vibrant color. They are 590 yen per piece. And if you're looking for a little more pop of color, then these are pretty good. They are solid colors, so no stripes or anything like that. And they do come in different types of materials. So we're going to show you a few of those. So as you can see here, it says 790 yen, but there is a sale. So with the sale price, it is below 600 yen. Now, these ones down here have a different kind of material and different kind of feel and texture to it. These ones are not really a sale item, and they're going for 1,290 yen. They stick to somewhat of the minimalistic vibe in color, and they're really soft and I would say quite comfortable. Here we have some seat cushions, which are pretty useful if you have to sit on a hard surface for a long time. They are pretty good for making that experience a lot better. These are 1,490 yen, and they come in, I think, two different colors, which is this gray and a peach hue as well. Over here we have some rugs, and these rugs are 9,950 yen. Let me check that tag so I can be sure. And yes, of course, it is 9,990 yen to be exact. Now, these are really large size rugs and would be suitable for like a living room setting. They're really big, really spacious, and once again, they follow the same color theme. Now these are kind of like a cotton type of material as well. Here are some of a few other cushions that are available here. As you can see, the cushion selection here is there's quite a variety, different styles, different shapes, and they all have different usage as well. Now, definitely, I love the texture and the feel of them, and be sure to check on the prices because they also have various prices for each of the cushions that are available here. They also have futons and futon covers and everything futon related in this section as well. Now, once again, focus on the letters on the packaging because S is for a single bed, SD is for a semi-double bed, and D is for a double bed, and so on and so forth. Now, in this case, it's not so much of a bed, right? It is a futon, but futons are also sized the same way that beds or mattresses are, and you'll get them in small, semi-double, and double size. I've never really seen a large size futon or anything like that. Now, back to what's actually on the screen, right? Now we have these slippers. These are indoor house slippers, and I love the massive collection that they have. By touching them, they look really nice, really great. They're going for 2,990 yen per pair, and they come in around 4 different sizes. They have the small, the medium, the large, and the extra large size. Once again, we have some duvets on this side. They also have some pillow covers, some cushion covers, and a few other miscellaneous bedroom items. Now, this is basically the entirety of all the bedding set that you're gonna find here. So we just wanted to give you like a quick run through of some of the items that you can find here in Muji. Now, let's take a look at some of the storage items that they have in stock. As I mentioned in the introduction of this video, we did mention that Muji likes to reduce on waste, use a lot of natural material, and this is an amazing example of how they do that. Now, these are storage baskets. They're 3,990 yen, and they're completely made from all natural materials. So as we're going to show you, and as you can see, these are made from wood, different types of wood, and they're bound together by like it's all natural, right? And on top of it being all natural material, the design, the style, it's really amazing, right? And they're really sturdy, and they come in a bunch of different sizes, and we're gonna just show you a few of those. We'll also do our best to show you as much of the prices as possible, but note for these baskets, when we flip over the price tag, it is the price at the utmost top that is the actual price of the current basket that you're looking at. The price tags list kind of all of the products in the series and their different prices, but of course the one at the top right there is the one to focus on for the individual item. Now, I'm really in love with these baskets, and I just love how they feel, I love how they look, and I love how useful they can be. And I really love that they're all natural material. There's no plastic or anything like that, just natural. Now, as listed and on the tag, this is the largest size that they have. So this will be the largest one that you'll find in this series. Now, this one specifically doesn't come with like a handle, but the others do. But it's still made from the same material and style like the one I showed you before. Now, this is the inside of the basket, really sturdy and really durable, right? And they have a few of these in a few different sizes and so on. Like, for example, this one is so useful for like cutlery and stuff like that. Now, once again, please check the prices because each different design and size comes with a different price to match it. Now, the color alone, the tone, everything about this is so appealing to me, and it is one of my favorite products or favorite items that I found at Muji. Now, I know we spent a lot of time on these baskets, and it's because of how much I really like them and how impressed I was by the the product in itself. Now, they do have other storage baskets available, and of course, we're going to show you a few of those. They have wire baskets, and they do have some other type of natural baskets as well, but let's just take a look at the others too. The price tag is upside down, but it's actually 1,490 yen for this wire basket. Here are the other natural material baskets that I mentioned earlier, and this is the largest size for 1,290 yen. They come in various sizes, and they also have these one that comes with the handle, and I really liked the one with the handle the best of all. and this is 1,990 yen. And by now you must can see the trend that most of these prices end with 90 yen, right? Anyways, I really like this one as well. It's quite impressive, and I think it's useful in multiple scenarios. Okay, let's see what other kind of a household items we can find. And we found these trash cans or garbage bins, whichever you prefer calling them. And these ones were different from the usual ones that we see, which open from the front and like go up. These one open like all the way in the middle, which is pretty useful, especially if you're putting your trash cans under like a surface. Now, the sizing are the smallest one is 20 to 30 liters. It holds 20 to 30 liters, and the largest size holds 45 liter, which is in Japan when you buy your garbage bags. The 45 liter is the largest size bag you'll find. So please take note of the sizing, as it is important for the garbage bags that you'll add to them. Now, we also found these lighting items, and we love the variety of like bedside lighting, reading lights that they have here. Now, these LED lights come with like different shapes, different sizes. It's just all a different vibe, right? And the prices are listed here with a few of their functions. Now, what I liked about these lights is that even though they've been on for such a long time, you could easily touch inside of them without getting burned, which I count as being very safe and very functional. This one here comes with a brightness adjusting function, and in addition to that, it doesn't burn as well. It's a LED light, and you can adjust the angle at which the light shine. It is 3,990 yen. They also have this clip-on light, which means you can clip it onto any surface. So it's pretty good for like reading late and stuff like that. They also had this portable light as well for 7,990 yen. And I love how it's sleek. And I think that since it's chargeable and you can move with it, this would be like a really great light to have in case of like a power outage or something, because you can move with it around the house. And these are things that you can add to your little emergency bag, or your emergency preparedness kit, or whatever you call it. This one is also very portable as well, and it is designed to look like a kerosene lamp, or a kerosene, those old time kind of lamp. Now, this one you can also adjust the brightness of the light. Now, this one I liked a lot. It's like a silicone exterior. You can add a timer to it, and you can also change the brightness of the light. Now, I think these ones are pretty good for kids, because especially if you have kids who bump things over a lot, it's not really easily breakable, and it would take a lot of effort to break. You could also add a timer to it, which means that you can probably time it so that by the time they fall asleep, it can go off on their own. Pretty useful, I think. Now let's take a look at some of the hooks and attachments that they have available here as well. So as you can see, they have a variety of hooks available here. They have the usual ones that we're used to, which are these S-shaped hooks, but most impressively are these ones that come with like a clip. They can hold almost anything up. They also have these suction cup towel hangers, which are useful for a variety of surfaces. You can use them without worrying about like piercing or damaging the surface of where you put them. They also have these magnet paper towel holders, and they come separate, so you can adjust them to the size of the towel that you're hanging, and you can hook them according to that. They're magnetic, which means that you can put them on any metal surface. Now, these paper towels that they've used for display, they also sell them here in store as well. And as you can see, they're made from recyclable materials. Now, here are a few of the other hooks and attachments that they have available. This hook magnet comes in a set of 3, and as the name suggests, it's made from aluminum, and these are pretty useful, especially if you're attaching things to your refrigerator or whatever it is. They are pretty strong magnets and quite powerful and durable. Now let's take a look at some of the kitchen utensils that are available. Now, majority of the kitchen utensils that we found here were either made from aluminum or silicone. There were not a lot of plastic goods available, which is not a bad sign at all. Okay, let us just take a quick browse of the items available in this section. Now let's hop on over to the bath section. Now, of course, they have what you might expect, loofers and stuff like that for, basic bath and shower needs. And we're just gonna take a look at some of the unique items that we found here and just give you a bit of an insight of the prices and so on and so forth. So, as you saw earlier, these ones are 190 yen, and they also have a few net for face wash, foaming nets. So if you put that on your bar soap, it helps with the foaming and stuff like that. They also have a lot of bath salts and a few of the accessories or things that you might need for your bath time or shower time, whichever is your preference. Now, while we were browsing through this section, looking at the bath salts and, just checking out some of the fragrances and stuff like that. And by the way, these bath salts are pretty affordable. They're 100 yen, and the variety is just so much. But, anyways, while we were here, going through this section, we came up on this item. Now, this is a scalp massager and it's for 5,990 yen. And basically, this one is pretty useful when you're washing your hair, taking a shower, whatever it might be. But basically, this is a scalp massager and it's pretty easy to use. You just press the button on the top and it gets to work. Now, I promise you, this is so soothing, so relaxing. We've tried it and we liked it a lot. And we just thought that this product was worth the highlight. Pretty easy to use. It doesn't come with like too many menus and functions and buttons and all of that. You just tap the button on the top and it gets straight to work. It's really good. And as you can see, it is very tender and gentle on the surface because the top is made from like little silicones, so you don't have to worry about it harming you or anything like that. Pretty cool, pretty great, had to highlight it. Now, Muji does have their own brand of, or should I say no brand of shampoos, conditioner, and hair care items. But I really liked these small bottles, these travel size bottles of shampoo and air conditioner. They're good for like one use, two use. So if you're on the road, going overseas, whatever it might be, these are pretty good to carry. And once again, they come with those natural fragrances and they don't have an overpowering smell because here in Japan, strong smells are not really like so likable in like a normal society space. Either way, once again, we're back with the earth tone fragrances and they're pretty cool. Now, just like these smaller containers that we show you, they have the larger ones to them. And as I said, you can get almost basic, all the main household goods or household things that you need. Anything that you'll expect from a department store, they have them here. And of course, if we're talking about shower and bath time, they're gonna have the typical things that you expect to see here. And while branding and marketing are not a big thing here in Muji, but they do have different kinds of shampoos, conditioners. They do have different kinds with different functions. It's all about just taking that time out to look for what you want and find exactly what you need. So these are also shampoos and conditioners and like skin moisturizers, the basic beauty and care things that you would be looking for. Also have these ones in the travel size versions as well. They also have like travel size mouthwash, toothpaste, and stuff like that. Now, we're not going to spend a lot of time looking at the travel items that they have. We just wanted to highlight and made it be known that they do have some of those. We're going to shift our focus a little bit to some other available things. These are the travel size item that I mentioned earlier. So we have mouthwash, toothpaste, and whiteners, you know, those sort of toiletries that you might need to have in an overnight bag, and so on and so forth. They also have the larger size to it, so you can also make Muji a part of your everyday routine. Toothpaste, toothbrushes, and as I mentioned before, a lot of these are made from natural materials. Now, Muji does have a clothing section, and you can also find Muji brands that have like furniture and other household items like kitchen equipments and so on. But to not make this video like extremely long, we did not show like every inch and bit of Muji because there's just so much. But we did decide to add this stationery section of it because people are always looking out for stationery, and we were amazed by the kind of stationery items that they had in store. Now, they had like a little notepad that you can test out all the stationaries on. So in this section, they had like just testing stationery, so you can test the ones that you want and then buy it if you like over on this side. And they have all the typical stationeries that you can think about. They have a wide variety of colors. They have pencils, mechanical pencils, they have markers, highlighters, crayon. Think of it, they have all the basic stationaries here at Muji too. Now we have come to the end of this video, and we just want to thank you for staying tuned and watching the video until the end. Now, if you like watching videos about shopping in Japan, stores in Japan, if you want to learn about new stores, new places to shop, and just have new experiences in Japan, then you can go on ahead and hit the subscribe button. We do post new videos every week, and when we're not shopping, we're traveling or just exploring some of Japan cultural aspects. So if you're into that or anything Japan related, then this channel is definitely for you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we will see you again in the next upload. Goodbye.